Welcome once again to Craps Hawaii. I know it's been a while, but I've been trying to work on my shirts and my shirt designs. And as you can see here, we have the black and the red. It says Craps Hawaii right here with the dice on it. And on the sleeves we have Staying Alive with the Islands of Hawaii. So anyway, I just wanted to show you these shirts because they're available at my cost of $20 if you want one before you go to Vegas. You can just send me a shout out at my email if you care to have some. Well, I've been a little busy working on the shirts, and I didn't get any time to do some videos. But today I've already gone through most of the pass line bets, com bets, place bets, a lot of systems that you are betting with the roller. Today I thought I'd go through the dope side, which some people call the dark side. So we'll just run through the pass line and the don't pass, then we'll go through the come and the don't come, and then the lay bet and the place bet. So we'll get started now with the don't pass versus the pass. Okay, so on the pass line, you know, they would put a pass line bet, and let's say the point is either a 5 or a 9. What would happen on the pass line is the shooter or anybody who's playing the pass line will be betting less, you know, whatever amount, but just for our lessons for today, I'm just going to use a $5 with a $10 odds bet. Okay, so if somebody was betting the dark side, he would be betting on the don't pass side. Okay, so now when the dice is rolled, if a 12 is rolled, as you notice here, there's a don't pass bar 12, which means if a 12 is rolled, the don't side will not win and will not lose. So the house has the 12 in its favor. On the pass line side, if a 12 rolls, the pass line loses. Okay, so now if a 7 is rolled, the pass line would win and the don't pass would lose. Okay, so let's say the point is 9, so the pass line better would be put $10 in the back. The don't pass guy, he would have to bet to get the same odds as the pass side. He would have to bet $15, and they would put it something like this. That's his odds, and that's on the pass line. So now if the point was made, the payoff for the pass line would be even money in the front and $15 in the back, which pays 3-2. Okay, that's on the pass side. Now the don't pass guy, he would have to put odds $15 to win, $10 for his odds that he put out, and $5 on the pass on his don't pass flat bet. Okay, so that's the difference, where on the pass side you bet $10, you get $15. On the downside, you got to bet 15 in odds to get paid 10, because now you become like the house. So you have to give the house odds if you're going to be on the downside. Okay, and that's for the don't pass. Okay, so whatever it pays over here on the pass side, if it pays 15 to win 10, then if you're on the downside, you would bet 15 to win 10. Over here, you would bet 10 to win 15. Okay, so when you're on the downside, on the dark side, you're like the house, and you're going to have to give odds. Okay, on the don't pass side. Okay, so that's the don't pass. And of course, you know, your odds bet, the don't pass guy odds bet would depend on what number is rolled. 6 or 8, 4 and 10, 5 or 9. So that was an example of a 5 or 9 bet, because it pays 3 to 2, so he would have to give 3 to 2 on the don't side. Okay, now let's jump over to the come. The bet on the pass side, after the pass line is established, and let's say the point is 9, and the pass guy wanted to play the come line, he would put a come bet, let's say, of $5. Okay, so the next point that comes out after the point is established will become the new point for this come bet. Okay, so if the new point comes out and it's a 9, his come bet will become the 9, and he will move to the 9. Okay, so let's say the point was actually 6 on the come out bet, and now he goes into the come for another number, and then the next number is 9, so he would come to the 9, and he would give you odds of, let's say $10, and that would be set up like that. Okay, now the opposite side of the come, which is the guy who's on the don't side, he would be betting the don't come bar. Okay, so in this situation, the point was established, and now he'll bet the don't come. Just like the pass, the point is established, and now he bets the come for a new point. Now the don't come guy, he's gonna bet the don't bar, and the point came and it was a 9, so the pass guy with his come bet came here. Okay, now the don't guy over here, he's gonna bet, let's say, the don't come bar, and let's say he bets $5. So the point came 9, he's gonna come, and his bet's gonna be marked at the top above this line. Okay, and that establishes, so the dealer knows that it's a don't pass bet. Okay, and it will be a don't come bet over here, because if it was a don't pass bet, it would be over here where the point was. So this is the come for this guy and the don't come for this guy. Okay, so now this bet here, if the 9 comes, he'll lose. If the 9 doesn't come, he'll win, but he'll only gonna get paid even money over here. If he wants to make the amount of money that this guy gonna make, like we said, if this guy wins, he's gonna get paid flat bet of $5 and $15 for his $10 bet. So now on the don't side, if he wants to get paid $10, he would have to come over here and lay $15. Yeah, he would have to lay the odds of $15 to get paid $10, just like how it was on the pass line, but now this is a come bet and don't come bet. Okay, that's what he would have to do. Or he could place $20 over here and come here and get paid the same amount as this guy would get paid, 15 plus his 5, right? So that would be 20. So he'd have to bet $20 if that's what he wanted, but he wouldn't know what point is coming out. So a lot of times, if you're gonna want odds, then you're gonna have to give odds like the house gives to the pass line guy, because the house is basically a no pass house, right? So that's the come and the don't come explanation for those bets. Okay, so you saw the pass, you saw the don't pass, you saw the come, you saw the don't come. Okay, now the other thing there is when you're on the pass line side, and let's say the point is established and it's a 6. So if you wanted to come here and take some of these numbers, you would place these bets, right? You would place these bets, whatever bet you want to place. So if you wanted to place it all the way across like that, then this would be your place bets, and they would be paid accordingly. Okay. Now a lot of guys that play the dark side, they feel like the 4 and 10 will not come as often as the 7. You know, of course it won't, because the 7 can come 6 ways. The 4 and 10 can only come 3. You either come 3-1 or 1-3 or 2-2. Yeah, and same thing over here on the 10. So there's more ways of the 7 coming than the 4. And that's why when you look at the odds, most casinos will let you bet 3 times odds, 4 times odds, 5 times odds. Okay, and that's because the 4 will come 3, can come 3 ways, 5 will come 4 ways, 6 and 8 will come 5 ways. The 7 can come 6 ways. Okay, so a lot of times the don't guy, if he wanted to place bets up here and say, well, it's not going to come, then he would have to place out here, and most time they'll bet and lay the 4 and the 10. Okay, so if you're on the pass side, this is called place. If you're on the don't side, then you would lay bets. So if you was to lay, let's say in this case I'm gonna say $40. So let's say you're gonna lay $40 against the 4, and I'm gonna take this place bets down for now. So if you laid $40 against the 4, it's gonna pay $20, but you're gonna have to lay $40 to win $20. Whereas on the place side, if you place $20, you would get paid $40. Okay, but now because you're laying, you're like the house, so now you have to give the house odds. So which means you're gonna lay $40 to win $20. Okay, so there's 2 things going on. You gotta give the house odds, so you're gonna lay 40 to win 20 instead of like this guy who's gonna place 20 and win 40 if the 4 comes. Okay, so now if the 4 doesn't come, this guy who laid 40 is gonna win 20, but along with that he has to pay a 5% commission. So already when you lay in a bet, you getting to choose the number that you want, just like when you place in a bet, you get to choose, and because you get to choose, you're gonna have to pay a commission for that, and every number is the same bet, is 5% commission that you gotta pay. So in this case, you're gonna lay 40 to win 20, and 5% of 20 is $1. So you would have to pay $1 over here to win $20. Okay, so they're either gonna pay you 19 or you give them $1 and they'll pay you $20. Okay, Now on the 5 and 9, you would lay $30 to win $20. Okay, you would lay $30 to win $20. But you also got to pay a commission, so you would have to pay another dollar commission here, a 5% commission. Okay, on the 6 and 8, you would have to lay $24 to win $20, but you still would have to pay a $1 commission. Okay, so these bets here is not, when you lay a bet, because you have the choice in what numbers you wanna lay against, not like the don't pass, because on a don't pass you don't have to pay a commission because you're just gonna go where whatever number was rolled. Okay, you don't have a choice, you're gonna have to go there, so you don't have to pay a commission. Same thing with the don't come bar, you're gonna have to go wherever the number is rolled, so you don't have to pay a commission. But when you want to pick a number that you think is the hardest numbers to come, and most likely the 7 will come, you get to place that number or lay that number, which is, you know, the dark side definition or whatever they call it. Rather than place it, it's going to be, you're going to lay it. So they're going to charge you a commission of 5% on your win. Okay, it's $1 or for $20 in this case, but it's a 5% commission on your win. Okay, so for myself, I rarely play the dark side because I feel that I have to always give odds if I'm gonna lay a bet, and then I'm gonna have to pay commission. Then if I don't go, I go on a don't come bar side, I don't get paid odds, I just get even money. Okay, so that's no good for me too. And on same thing with a don't pass, I'm gonna have to give odds to make some money. Okay, so that is the lay bet. Okay, so for every $20 that you're gonna win, you're gonna have to pay 5% commission, which is $1. So if you double this bet up and you want to win $40, then you're gonna be paying $2 commission. Now if your bet was like $30, then it's gonna be like $1.50, and the house is gonna average that up, not down. Okay, so you're gonna be paying $2 for that. Okay, so that's the lay bet side. Now you might be saying that, well, what if I do a don't come bet, and I wanna just don't come and put $10, and let's say the point comes 10. Okay, and I feel like, well, that's a pretty hard number to make, so I probably go win this bet. So instead of getting paid only $10, okay, you cannot add more money on this bet. You want to win more money, you're gonna have to give the house odds again. So you can bet, let's say, $20 in odds, but your $20 in odds is only gonna pay you $10 more. Okay, you cannot say, well, I like add to my 10, so I'm gonna give me $20 more. You cannot do that. Okay, because the point was already on the don't come out, came here. So Now, if you want to make more money, the house not going to just let you say, oh yeah, I know the 10 is harder, so you know what, go ahead and put more money on top for free. That's not going to happen. You're going to have to give odds to make half the amount, because it pays 2 to 1 on the 10 if you was on the pass line side. So now you're on the house side, so you're going to have to give 2 to 1. Okay, so that is how these bets work when you're on the don't side. You're always either giving odds, or you're paying commission, or you're getting just paid even money. Okay, so I just wanted to explain these dark side bets for you, what I call dark side, or people say the don't side. So there are 3 different don't side bets, right? So the opposite of the pass line would be the don't pass. Okay, the opposite of the come would be the don't come, and the opposite of the place would be the lay. So those are the 3 don't come side bets, all the dark side bets. Now sometimes when the table is choppy, or some people just feel like, oh well, I want to play the don't, because sometimes the 7's coming kind of often and I don't want to lose all my bets. Well, what you could do is, you can play, let's say you want to lay it, I mean not lay it, but place it. So let's say you want to place 44 inside, or 54 across. And it'll look like this. But you may feel like, oh, I wanna hedge these bets. How can I do that? How can I hedge these bets? So what you want to do in this case is, let's say that the dice is coming out, and I'm not the shooter and you're not the shooter, but someone else is shooting. So before you place these bets out, you look for a point. Okay, so the shooter will roll. It's a 3. It doesn't count for anybody unless you're on the pass line, and then you lose. So 7, the pass line would win. The don't pass guy would lose. Okay, so the point is 6. So in this case, you got 54 across, and you want to hedge that bet. So a possibility to hedge that bet is, now you go ahead and you go bet the don't come bar. Okay, so now the pass line bet, or the established point, is 6. Me personally, I wouldn't be working these bets. If I'm going to make this bet at this time, I wouldn't work it, because of the fact that you're coming on the don't come bar now. So if a 7 is thrown or 11 is thrown, you're gonna lose this come bet. So if you wanted to hedge that come bet against the 11, you could bet the 11 over here that pays 15 to 1. So if you put $5 here, you get paid $75, which would protect this bet, but this is a one-time roll bet. Then you would only have to watch out for the 7. But in this case, we just gonna roll, just because it's a class videos type of thing. So we're gonna just roll. So the point becomes 9. So when the point comes 9 on that, which is the come bet now point, okay, not the established point, they're gonna move your bet here, okay, which is the don't come. And now at this point, if this was my bets, I'd move this bet to the 10. Okay, so now we still got 54 inside. We got a don't come on the 9. Okay, so what we're looking for now is that we want to collect some of these bets, at least if it's possible, and we don't want a 9 to come, because if a 9 comes, then we're going to lose our $50. What we're looking for is to collect some numbers here, And then if the 7 comes, this $50 is going to protect $50, and we only lose $4. Okay, and that sometimes people, this is what they play. But then again, it all depends on how the table is going. You know, in this case, when you play this way, you're not against the shooter, because his point is 6, and you like the 6. You just don't want the 9, okay, which is not his point anyway. It's better to do that than to play the don't pass when he's coming out and the point comes 6, and now you don't want him to make the 6. And you know how people are when they look at you, oh, no, you're betting against me. Okay, well, in this way, you're with him, and you're not really hoping that he doesn't make the 6. You want him to make the 6. Okay, so we'll just show, maybe that, you know, we can show some examples. Okay, so like in this case, 6, right? So the 6 comes, so you're gonna get paid $14 for the 6. Okay, so now the shooter is going to look for a new point, and you're still over here on the 9. So now, if this was my bets, I would turn it off, because if a 7 comes and I've got this working, I'm going to lose the all these bets here. Okay, so we don't want that. So we turn this off. If a 7 comes, we win this. Great. So in this case, the point is 8. We're still on the 9 for the don't, and we just want this shooter to make us some money. Okay, so now, prime example, we're back working, because we got our don't come bet here. The point was established, so it's a 7. So what would happen is we'll lose the $4. But we're gonna win 50. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So we only lost $4, and we're gonna get all this back. And we still made $14. Okay, so that's why sometimes people want to bet this don't come bar to protect their place bets. We'll just hedge it. So that's another way of betting, and I'm not going to be showing you that system tonight. But I just wanted to show you the dark side and how the dark side is played, and what the payoffs are for the dark side. If you have any questions about the dark side or the payoffs or what you can do, anything like that, then you can put it in the comments, or you can, I guess, email me. And if you want to, you know, don't forget, if you want any shirts, and any of my students, like I said earlier, if you take 5 classes, you'll get a free shirt. And hopefully, you know, you'll be proud wearing it in Las Vegas, or out golfing, or just going to a party. I'm not trying to make money. I just want to get the name out there. I just want to get, you know, people interested in the game of craps, and that's why I teach craps and make some videos. Well, thanks again for dropping in. Have a great day.